99.7 FM. Because you love it.
Back in again to Bruno Langa. Oh, it's a beautiful delivery. For three for the win. Yes! LeBron James at the buzzer.
Join our program at Jubilee Sport Update and Sport and Sound on Jubilee 99.7 FM Lagos.
Very good morning. Welcome to Sport Update on Jubilee 997 FM Lagos. Your prestigious talk news and sports station. Mondays to Friday, 8:30 a.m. to 9. It's all about sport here. And of course, 10:30 p.m. 10 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. 10 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Mondays to Friday. So whatever you're doing, sport fans, it's time to get updated. What's going on in the world of sport? Latest. Of course, the past 3 days has been all about the UEFA club competitions. On Tuesday and Wednesday, it was about the UEFA Champions League, and yesterday the Europa League and the Conference League. And after those 3 days, we have our semi-finalists for those 3 competitions. In the Champions League, Bayern, Real Madrid, PSG, Dortmund are the 4 teams left. And in the Europa League, Roma, Atalanta, Marseille, and Bayer Leverkusen. Because I was here last night, and Marseille was playing against Benfica. But then they didn't get penalties. Benfica won the first leg 2-1. And Marseille won the second leg 1-0 inside 90 to force extra time. And after extra time penalties, Marseille won after penalties. But for the likes of Roma, Atalanta, and Bayer Leverkusen, it was much straightforward for these 3 teams. So Roma, Atalanta, Marseille, and Leverkusen are the 4 teams left in the Europa League. And in the Conference League, Fiorentina, Aston Villa, Olympiacos Pireo, and Club Brugge are the 4 teams left. Also, Fenerbahce were forced into extra time yesterday by Olympiacos. But Olympiacos won after penalties. So all is set for the semi-finals of those 3 competitions: the UEFA Champions League, the Europa League, and of course the Conference League. Don't forget you can be part of the show. Always, sport fans. Of course, you know it's that time where you can call in with your sporting contributions, your sport knowledge. Can be very, very useful this time of the day on Jubilee 997 FM Lagos. Well, yesterday the Saudi Pro League 3 games. Al Tawan played 1-1 with Al Khalij. Al Fateh beat Al Raid 3-1, and Al Shabab defeated Aba 5-0. Of course, there's more attention on that league because of the number of stars and applying their trade there. But today is Friday, and it's usually Friday at the beginning of another weekend, and so today there will be some games in the major leagues, more like a teaser for Saturday and Sunday. And today in France by 8 p.m. Nice will play Lorraine, and in Germany by 7:30 and try Frankfurt to play Augsburg, of course. In the lead, in that league, we have our winner already, but then there's still the battle for the top four, and of course, battle for survival. In Serie A, 2 games by 5:30. Genoa will play Lazio, and by 7:45, Cagliari hosts Juventus. In the NPFL, Atlanta will play Shooting Stars by 4 p.m. That's today. And in Portugal, Rio Ave will play against Aruca. And in the Saudi Pro League, Al Nasser will host Al Fahey, and Al Riyadh will play Al Tai. In Spain, Athletic Bilbao will play Granada CF. Those are the games that are coming up today in some of the major leagues around the world. Of course, it's almost time for another weekend action. The phone lines 070-4100-8997. 070-4100-7997. There's a big game coming up tomorrow in the FA Cup semi-final, the first semi-final between Chelsea and Manchester City. And of course, Chelsea would have seen Real Madrid eliminated City just 2 days ago. And don't forget that Chelsea are unbeaten against City this season. The first leg ended 4-4 at Stamford Bridge before playing 1-1 at the Etihad. And so maybe Chelsea will be going into that game very, very confident of getting something against Manchester City. After all, City are not invincible. So what do you think? What are the chances of Chelsea FC? Zero 070-4100-7997. 070-4100-8997. That's Chelsea's last chance of winning the trophy this season. Last opportunity. Lose tomorrow, and of course, it could be another trophyless season for the Blues. While you're putting together your analysis, let's look at some of the sporting headlines. And yesterday, I told you that the top members of the Nigeria Football Federation are waiting for an expatriate to succeed Joseph Peseiro as head coach of the Super Eagles. Today, I can tell you that Pep Guardiola's assistant Dominic Torrent and Emmanuel Amuneke are the top 2 candidates to replace Joseph Peseiro. That's according to latest reports. Former Pep Guardiola's assistant Dominic Torrent and Emmanuel Amuneke are battling for the Super Eagles job. And at the moment, it looks like Finidi George is out of the running. Mr. Torrent is the number 1 candidate among the foreign coaches who apply for the job. And Amuneke is the obvious choice among the local coaches. Of course, Torrent was once an assistant to Guardiola at Barcelona, Bayern, and City. He has also managed New York City FC, Flamengo, and Galatasaray. And for Amuneke, of course, the former winger coached the Nigerian under-17 team, Golden Eagles, to win the World Cup in 2015. He also led Tanzania to the Cup of Nations in 2019 for the first time in their history. So apparently we are left with 2 managers. And so if the NFF decides to go for a foreign coach, it's going to be former Guardiola's assistant, Dominic Torrance. And if they want to go with the local coach, then it's going to be Emmanuel Amuneke. Whoever they're going to pick, they have to do it on time because we have 2 huge games coming up. The World Cup qualifiers in June. Moving on from that news, Barcelona defender Ronald Araujo has sent a strong warning to Real Madrid ahead of both teams' La Liga El Clasico on Sunday. The Uruguayan international said Xavi's men want revenge against Real Madrid. Of course, Real Madrid defeated Barcelona 4-1 the last time both teams met in January this year. Barcelona and Madrid are set to lock onto the Santiago Bernabeu Stadium for a league showdown. Carlo Ancelotti's side are currently leading the La Liga table 8 points ahead of Barcelona. And of course, a win for Real Madrid on Sunday. We'll put them on the brink of another La Liga title. We'll put them 11 clear with 6 games to go. But a win for Barcelona. And of course, the title race will be thrown wide open. Of course, Barcelona were sent out of the Champions League on Tuesday by PSG. Chestnut defeat there. So it will be interesting to see how quickly they can recover from that defeat and bounce back with a win against Real Madrid at the Santiago Bernabeu. Yesterday, during the game between Aston Villa and Lille, something interesting happened. Aston Villa goalkeeper Emiliano Martinez got a yellow card during the match for time wasting. And of course, Aston Villa forced that game into extra time, and after extra time penalties. During the penalty shootout, due to Emiliano Martinez's antics, the referee showed him another yellow card. But then it wasn't sent off. Of course, you know in football, 2 yellow cards means you're out of the game. But 2 yellow cards for Emiliano Martinez yesterday, and he was still in the match. And that raised questions. Why wasn't he sent off? But the answer to that question is that a player can receive 2 yellow cards in the match as long as it's not inside 90 minutes. An extra time. The yellow card. You get a yellow card in the penalty shootout. It won't count as a second yellow card. That will lead to a red card. So Emiliano Martinez forced a yellow card inside during the match, and they got another one during the penalty shootout, and he remained on the pitch. So that's a piece of information there. Some of the rules are in football. Yesterday, Roma confirmed that Daniel De Rossi will continue as AS Roma manager for next season for the foreseeable future. Of course, Daniel De Rossi has led Roma to the semi-final of the Europa League and took Roma from 9th position to 5th in the league, and just 4 points behind Bologna. The race for Champions League qualification. And as it stands, if Roma finish 5th, they could still qualify for the Champions League because due to Italy's coefficient ranking, UEFA coefficient ranking, they may be given additional 1 place. That means 5 teams could be going through to the Champions League from Italy. So due to good work Daniel De Rossi has done since he took over from Jose Mourinho, the Roma hierarchy feels that there's no need to look for a new manager. Let's continue with our legend Daniel De Rossi. Uh, 07041008997. 07041007997. Just gave you that update regarding the Super Eagles managerial job, and apparently we are left with two managers. Dominic Torrent, the former Super Eagles or the former assistant to Pep Guardiola, and Emmanuel Amunike, the former Golden Eaglet manager. These are the two managers, the two favorites to land the job. So we have one foreign coach and one local coach. Right about now, who are you going to pick? Would you prefer a Pep Guardiola assistant who is going to come to Nigeria and probably change how we play based on the fact that he has been assistant to Guardiola? And of course, we all are aware how Guardiola plays football, or how Guardiola's team are set up. And definitely, if Torrent has been his manager at Barcelona, at Bayern, and Man City, we believe that he must have learned a lot from Guardiola. So maybe if he's appointed as the Super Eagles manager, we'll start seeing some interesting football played by the Super Eagles. So we have that option right about now, Dominic Torrent or Emmanuel Amunike. 07041007997. 07041008997. Away from football, let's go to basketball. And over the night, LeBron James recorded 23 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists as the Los Angeles Lakers clinched a playoff berth with a 110-106 victory over the host New Orleans Pelicans. So LeBron James has led the Los Angeles Lakers to the playoffs. Just at the dying moment. Of course, the regular season of the NBA is coming to an end, and up next is the playoffs. The Western Conference playoffs and the Eastern Conference playoffs, and the winner of each playoff will face off in the final, the NBA final. Well, away from basketball, let's go to tennis. Let's just do a quick roundup of some of the results at the ATP Masters. Third seeded Casper Ruud defeated 14th seed Jordan Thompson 6-1, 6-4 to advance to the quarterfinals of the Barcelona Open on Thursday. Ruud will face Italian Matteo Arnaudi in the next round. Fourth seeded Alex de Minaur of Australia was unable to follow up the momentum of his victory over Rafael Nadal on Wednesday as a dropped 7-5, 6-2 decision to 16th seed Otto Fuse of France. Other seeded winners included number 5 Stefanos Tsitsipas of Greece, number 12 Cameron Norrie of Great Britain, and number 13 Tomas Martin Echeverry of Argentina. 11th seeded Alejandro Davidovich Fokina of Spain, and 17th seeded Fabian Maruzan were not as fortunate. Of course, all this tennis action, the build-up to the Roland Garros, the French Open. And at the Syriac Open, Martin Fucsovics of Hungary recorded a 7-5, 6-1 win over second-seeded Talon Grexpoor of the Netherlands to advance to the third round in Bucharest. In the quarterfinals, they will face Frenchman Corentin Moutet, who appended 7th-seeded Nuno Borges of Portugal, 6-2, 6-7, 6-2. Wildcard João Fonseca of Brazil defeated Moldovan qualifier Radu Albert 7-6, 6-2. At the BMW Open, the second-seeded Olga Rune of Denmark notched up a 6-4, 6-2 win over Daniel Eli Garland of Colombia to advance to the third round in Munich. Number 3 seed Taylor Fritz Number 4, Jan Leonard Struff of Germany. And number 5, Felix Auger-Aliassime of Canada were also victorious. And to the WTA event, as the women's section, number 1 seed Iga Swiatek of Poland swept past Belgium's Elise Mertens 6-3, 6-4 on Thursday to reach the quarterfinals of the Porsche Tennis Grand Prix in Stuttgart, Germany. Swiatek will next face US Open winner, 2021 US Open winner Emma Raducanu of Great Britain. Ukraine's Mata Kostyuk saved 5 match points in the 10th game of the third set while rallying to vanquish Chinese 5th seed Qianwen Zheng 6-2, 4-6, 7-5. Italy's Jasmine Paolini upset number 7 seed on Jabor of Tunisia 7-6, 6-4. While number 4 Elena Rybakina of Kazakhstan and number 6 Marketa Vondrousova of Czech Republic both advanced. Dominic Torrent, Emmanuel Amuneke, the 2 names right about now, the favorite to take over from Giuseppe Serra. And yesterday I brought you the news that top members of the NFF are favoring a foreign manager. And if that's true, that means we should be expecting Dominic Torrent to be the new manager of the Super Eagles. Right, let's round up with some transfer news. And the Bayern Munich Jamal Musiala is emerging as Manchester City top target for the summer, while Chelsea are also monitoring the German international situation. Of course, Bayern Munich are planning to offer Musiala a new contract. Of course, they want to keep their star man, the star boy. That's a word of interest from City. So Bayern have no intentions of selling Musiala. Arsenal are looking to bring in a new striker and winger this summer with Newcastle's Sweden forward Alexander Isak and 22-year-old French winger Michael Olise, who's at Crystal Palace among their targets. More signings, of course, will be coming in at Arsenal. Of course, they were eliminated in the Champions League by Bayern on Wednesday. Many fans has blamed the lack of a striker for their elimination. And of course, if they go on to lose the league, Arsenal fans will be calling for a number 9. As read about now, Alexander Isak, Victor Gyökeres, Victor Osimhen, Ivan Toney, the 4 names on Arsenal's short list. They are also monitoring RB Leipzig and Slovenia forward Benjamin Sesko, who plays in the German Bundesliga. So that's 5 names for Arsenal. But then they are not the only one in the race for Sesko. Chelsea and Manchester United are also monitoring the situation of the Slovenian. Liverpool and PSG are considering a move for Chelsea and England defender Levi Colwill. Tottenham are interested in former Arsenal forward Serge Gnabry, with Bayern Munich willing to sell the 28-year-old German international. Belgium striker Romelu Lukaku is expected to return to Chelsea at the end of the season after a season-long loan from Italy. Because Roma, who is they will not be able to afford his 43 million euros That's what Chelsea are asking for. So Romelu Lukaku will return to Chelsea. Of course, he's not in Chelsea's plans. So Chelsea will be looking to offload him. And probably he might be shipped to Saudi Arabia. And finally, former Liverpool and Everton boss Rafael Benitez is set to take over as manager at Sao Paulo a month after being sacked by Celta Vigo. Rafael Benitez, former Liverpool Real Madrid manager, on his way to Brazil. Well, that wraps it up on Sport Update this morning. And the guys are here, all ready to do battle. The mid-morning show at 9 a.m. But just after the news. My name is Odunugi Abiola Zlatan. They call me the ace striker. Catch me later in the night by 10 p.m. For another round of Sport Update. Stick around, don't go anywhere.
Jubilee 99.7 FM. Because you love it.